Well then. Ah dear. Let's see, connection-wise. It's still not great, which is insane, but I can't really do anything about it, unfortunately. It is unfortunately going to be a bad connection and a bad stream quality. The cache is back, hopefully. Um, yeah. I don't know why I don't get my internet sometimes. Sometimes it's like absolutely fine. And then you'll get a day like today where it's like, no, you can't stream at more than 2500 bitrate. If you have a singular more bit, your entire stream dies. It's all gone. It's all over. But anyway, hello Lucas, hello OT, and Kazaya Matt, welcome. It's an update. It's an update day, in fact. Uh, might as well. Might as well go to the update, have a look at it, and then go back to mining as usual. As usual. But yeah. Update is out. Let's go. Recipe umbrella. Under my umbrella. Interesting. Grants 5 trophy fish chance as an orb. Interesting. Update day and I'm ignoring it because Diana and double Nyanza. It is a decent time to mine, to be fair. I've been getting a lot of levels on my Gregs. It's been pretty good for that. Oh, and an interesting thing, I guess part of like it being done and getting a lot of taming XP. I'm actually second in taming, which is interesting because I was third in taming and there was an unknown API off person who was second. And I have, since passed them, obviously, which, maybe that gives me a little bit of hope. Maybe a bit of cope. But, maybe there's hope there to regain API off #1 mining. Maybe there's actually hope. Maybe maybe there's hope, your taming spot is very safe. Um Makash and maybe RNG card. I got Ledge Scather as my first Scather pet on Scapper 120. What's Scapper? And then Rare 12 later. This is big. This is huge. But yeah, that's nice. Thank you for giving us a lovely unnumbered stream. How will I ever know if this was mining stream #1 or number 256? I guess someone could count them. But yeah, that's another thing. I decided today that there will be no more numbered mining streams. We're gonna go back to fun titles. Now I'm gonna have to try and think of each stream. I have to try and think of a cool title each stream. Um, but yeah, I've named my boat HMS Rafty. Which maybe I shouldn't, because I already have an HMS Rafty, and that is my raft on the game raft. So, perhaps I should change it. But yeah, the fishing update. New island. I got all the cake, not cake souls, fairy souls, because that was quite easy. Actually, speaking of that, I completely forgot that you need to actually claim them with the fairy herself, Tia. Bonk. 10 skyblock XP. How useless. But anyways, back to mining. Um, but yeah, that's pretty cool. We got fishing content chat. We've got ooh, thank you, Sedwell, for the €5. That's very nice of you. I will update your sign. Where are you? Oh my God. 182.98, isn't it? Yeah. That is, thank you so much, Sedwell, for the €5. That's very nice of you, man. It's very, very generous. Um, you bought a car. That's also huge. That's that's a big purchase. Congratulations. A car is, it's like one of the big life things, isn't it? It's like you get to 18 and you can drink. You get to there's like certain age. Well, it's pretty much all like 18, but like you get to a certain age and you can do stuff. Not like you get to a certain age and you can and you just like get given a car, but like car is one of those like life stages, I think. Perhaps, maybe. Or maybe that's what I've been led to believe. Maybe it's I don't know. But yeah, W on the car, man, that's sick. You bought your dream car at 19, you know? It's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. What car is it? But don't expect me to know what car it is. You can say what car it is, but I don't know what. I'm not good with cars. See, cars is one of those things that you have to like get into. A bit like computers and shit. Because when you're not into computers, you don't really know that an RTX 3060. Well, you don't like know like the difference between an RTX 3060 and a 4060, or an RTX 3070 and a 3080. Like you don't know like the levels. And I feel like it's exactly the same with cars. Like you need to be into cars to know, and I'm not into cars, so I most likely won't know. So W 211 Benz, old E-Class. It's 4.81 meters long. That's nice, man. That is a W. 4.81 meters. Is that long? Because thinking about that in my head, that sounds long. It sounds like a long car. But hello, Fetcher. You may have said first, but you are indeed not. Fake news from Fetcher himself in the stream chat. He is not in. He is not in fact first. SMH. You found a cake soul. Oh god. Makash, I have something to show you. What is it? Your newfound cake soul that's gonna be taking my soul away. I don't think so, buddy. You've got too many already. You've got too many Makash cake souls as it is. You cheeky bastard. He's taking me souls, chap. Taking me soul. You miss being blue. Miss being blue. Oh yeah. When I modded you for like a few minutes. I remember. But yeah. Uh I don't know. What else can I say? It is encouraging though, the taming thing. It is a little it is a bit skewed in that um this mare is probably going to be insane for taming XP. I don't know what like the multiplier is on how much taming you get from a Diana mare, but I feel like it's quite encouraging that um I'm second in taming. It makes me feel like I'm close to whoever's above me in mining. Um, so yeah, that's a hope. Other cool things have happened, chat. I have uh sort of done a little bit of a project. kind of. I've backed up my computer, which is big, massive even. It's also a massive amount of data to back up. Well, I mean, that depends on scale. Um, like the drive that I use is a terabyte. It has like a terabyte of storage, but I've only really used like 700 gigs. But I've backed that up, so that's pretty good. Now that I've backed up my C drive, I can hopefully, what do you call it? And hopefully move on to doing the BIOS thing, which is going to be a bit scary, but oh well. Must try. Must try and do the BIOS thing. XP share doesn't matter for taming XP, but the 35% is really good. I would have thought the just being able to do multiple pets at once would be insane for taming. Like, just a quite literal multiple on the amount of taming XP you get because you're doing multiple XP shared pets. And also the increase in percentage. It's like a stacking thing. Multiplied pets and multiplied bonus. Though I never tested it with additional XP share slots. Yeah, I think the additional XP share slots are going to be a really big thing. You clipped a Makash stream? Oh no. What part of the stream have you clipped? Have you clipped like... Garrett, like, you're gonna clip something where I'm talking about my mining sacks, right? And then people in the previous stream is like quoting me saying, "Oh, Makash has got a big sack. Yeah, big mining sack, all right. My 1 million stored of items of mining. Anyway, hello Nimrod. How you doing? Can't share the link. Yeah, it's one of the tragedies of YouTube chat. You can't share links in YouTube chat. I'm pretty sure you can share links on Twitch though. Nothing that infantile. That's good. The clip is actually just mine is bigger just saying. Well, I'm assuming you've got a bigger sack of sacks. So you may or maybe you just don't have any outside of mining sacks. You just have like only mining sacks in your sack of sacks. Can I even see that in PV? Is that something that PV will show me? Will it? Eh, not really. Does it look better in Skycrypt, maybe? Let's have a look. Storage? Perhaps? Even Skycrypt is lagging. This is horrible. Accessories, potions, fish, quiver, museum. Yeah, it's not really doing the... Yeah, it makes sense, to be fair. I feel like they wouldn't do the sacks thing in API. Oh well. I do need a bigger sack of sacks though. Maybe with this fishing update, it'll convince me to do the minute amount of fishing that I need to do to get that extra, extra three-ish, whatever it is, sack of sack slots from the clownfish collection. Maybe. Potentially. No, it won't. It won't convince me. You have 4 more, if we count the ones you don't use currently. Ah. So evenly split between the regular unenchanted and the enchanted one. So you got like 2 more of each. I think at the like having that amount of mining sacks is like really good. Really useful for this type of mining. No way it's mining time again. It is indeed mining time, Syntax. You wouldn't have guessed it on a Macash stream that I would be mining. You would have never have guessed. But it's just, it's facts. It's straight fucking facts, man. We got more mining. Ain't no way. You have a handful of double chests of winter sacks. Jeez. You'd like to have one of every important ones in your sack of sacks, so it turns out it's the same size. Ah. Yeah. You want to have like you still want to have a sack for pretty much everything that you pick up. Pretty much. And you pick up a surprisingly uh, low variety of things when you do mining. Or at least the activities I do. And here I was hoping for fishing. No fishing in my sacks. There is the winter sack. And some of this you'd get with winter fishing. But yeah, no, there will be no fishing on a Macash stream. No fishing at all, even though the fishing update is out. It's out now. Is everyone enjoying it though? All the fishers in chat, how is it going? Any fishers in chat right now? If you are fishing, do tell me how and when you get the cold resistance talisman, because I'll yoink that from the AHL Bazaar whenever it comes. I wouldn't be able to like filter by cold resistance in the query, would I? If I put cold res in here, can I just find it? That'd be nice. Yeah, I feel like you'd be fishing, Thatcher. You've done all the content in the game. You need to get your skyblock XP to the thing. Cold resistance talisman is cheap, like 20 mil, I think. What's it called? You've never done this skill in my life. Yeah. Wait, have you got like all your fishing from minions? Because if so, it's a very good way of getting fishing done. Get all your fishing from minions and you don't have to fish. Fried frozen chicken. Ah. Ah, okay. Soulbound, I'm gonna die. I'm going to be deceased if it's soulbound and I can't, like... Oh, soulbound but craftable. We take those. We do indeed take those. How do you craft? No. It's not going to be in a fishing collection, is it? No, I'm gonna crash out. I will fucking... I will jump. I'll jump if I don't have it. I swear to God. Please, game. Don't do this to me. How does one craft it? Help. I need all my cold resistance. You know what? At the very least, it's not like mining fortune. If it's not like mining fortune, mining wisdom, if it was mining wisdom, I would go ballistic. It would be the end of everything. New hook for drills. New hooks for drills. Oh my. If I had to fish, couldn't. Yeah, recipe. Friend. Now, fried, frozen, chicken. No, we need underscores in that. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's an upgrade to the frozen chicken talisman. You would have never have guessed. You'd have never have guessed. You get fried feathers from probably fishing. Enchanted blaze powder and glazite. Hold on a minute. Demand for glaciite? I would have never have guessed they would have done this. Hold on a minute. Yeah, there is zero demand for glaciite. I think we might have lost a mining fortune because the umbrella recipe. It replaced +1 fortune. The fuck? Eh? I I do not know. I'm not sure what umbrella it is, but losing 1 fortune, despicable activities. They need to give us the glaciite lake now with +500 fortune, and then all will be forgiven. Uh, mining back on top in money. Back on top, as it should. Turn the game back into mining again. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, if it's not too expensive, I'll craft the thing. So I obviously have that. Fried feathers. I need 4 stacks of these. Ooh, it's a bit of a yikes. It's update day. You'd think people would be, insta-selling as prices are high right now. They want to be capitalizing on the high prices and insta-selling as much as possible. In theory. Um, maybe. Alright, what's the other stuff? We need... Oh yeah, everything else is non fishing related. So it's going to be cheap. And then enchanted glaciite. Let me guess. Bonk. I have it. Map begging is more coins than mining at this point. I don't know if you get that much money from map begging. Don't know about that. Also, hello Defindi. Welcome. Actually, I should have probably put update in the title, even though I'm not doing the update itself. Maybe mining during fishing update would have been like a better title. That would have probably been a much better title. Ah, oh well. Alright, let's see. Do I have everything but the chicken? No, I need those feathers. It's good that people are insta-selling that. We'll do some mining until the buy order fills. Makes sense after all. Make 60 mil an hour coal mining, you do it, and a bit of coins 10 to 15 mil from endstone. Okay. Does make me... I mean, why would you do endstone though? Unless you want to be on like the leaderboard for endstone. Maybe you're trying to get like #1 endstone. Hello Cash, I've done 2k comms a day consistently now. Huge. Big even. What's the recipe for the new cold resistance accessory? It is this. Need 2 stacks of enchanted blaze powder, enchanted glaciite, and then 256 fried feathers. So, all you really need to do, buy your enchanted blaze powder, and then put a buy order for 256 fried feathers. All you really need. Because I know you've got glaciite. You've got glaciite there. Nyanza's gone? I did see Nyanza was there for a bit. But it was either last year or this year. And I think it is this year. So I don't think Nyanza's gone. Oh wait, no it is. No it is. I'm gonna check it again, just because I've committed at this point. I've warped. I'm gonna do the thing. But I believe it is like bone dye. Yeah. I think it was last week. Last week had the Nyanza dye special. Changed it a day, 12 hours before New Year. Which is weird to be honest, but it's the truth. Oh wait, they change it a day in 12 hours? I thought they just changed it every new year. So hello, Tank Master. You've never seen that before? Wait, you've never seen like the dye area? It's a wonderful area. Vincent calls on the new year. So it changes, but then he like calls you later on when it's already been changed for a while. We ate half a kilogram of raw chicken today. That is it's quite a bit. Tell you what I ate. I ate a nice bit of salmon. Had some salmon. It's pretty good. Sounds like a decent fish. It's better than cod. Gonna celebrate the National Glaysite Day plus 0.1 mining wisdom for 10 minutes. I'm hoping that's 10 months, Uten, not 10 minutes. I need more mining wisdom than, 0.1 for 10 minutes. Also, Makash, I've basically optimized comms now. Saying comms weren't already optimized. Come on, man. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to armor swap in these conditions. If you can tell, like, from the quality of the stream, my connection is not doing too well. Armor swapping would take like 5 years. You have to just like actually wait for the armor to swap. At least the pigeon is pretty much instant. But yeah, look how slow that is, by the way. Click. So you can't hear exactly when I click it. So you don't feel the delay, but it is delay. You're doing them incredibly inefficiently. I I mean, I'm not surprised because you look at my look at my stream rates, man. You look at my stream rates and you're like, "Oh, you're not doing them very efficiently." Which I'm looking at the wall for 5 hours, like for 5 minutes sometimes. Of course, I'm not doing them efficiently. Not 5 hours. For 5 minutes, sometimes I'm just like stares intently at Glazelight. But no, I'll stream my lock-in. I'll stream my lock-in and get good rates. Sky Honey keybinds, but that would require me getting Sky Honey. And ICBA. Download mods anymore. I haven't downloaded a mod for Skyblock in ages. In so long. It's been so long, chat. 1 mining wisdom per fishing level incoming. I swear to God. I swear to God if I had to do that. If I had to get fishing 60 for my mining, I couldn't. I actually couldn't. Plus, like, 60 mining wisdom would be insane. Because that is just an extra permanent mining, or an extra permanent coal. A permanent coal would... That would be so fucked. Imagine how quickly people would be leveling golden dragons. Golden dragons would... They'd just be fucked. They'd be so fucked. It would be insane. Like, the fuck... You level a golden dragon in like 5 fucking minutes. It would be over. Comms would get nerfed. That's the thing. If you gave another 60 mining wisdom, they'd probably actually look into nerfing comms. And that would be like, that'd be devastating, chap. What am I gonna do when there's no comms? Well, am I gonna go back to MFM? Can't even insta-mine anymore. If comms die, we've got nothing. Greg's are at 950 mil. Yeah. Diana does do that to them. The pet leveling you get from Diana, it's insane. And imagine that with 60 wisdom, that would be fucked. 60 wisdom on top of a coal. You have coal Diana. Greg's might as well be the same price at level 1 and 200. Might as well. Insane money per hour though. You'd be good. They've been at below one bill before Diana. Not from what I saw. They're simply just dead. They were like 1.1 bill not too long ago. It is just Diana, in my humble opinion. They'll go back to the decent prices, I swear, chat. I swear they will. This is not copium. This is true. This will happen. It's happened before, I'll tell you that. I tell you that. It happened before, I swear. They went up in price. They went from like 1 billion, sort of what they are right now, to 1.2? 1.1? Round about there. Like a really good price. We just have to hope, chat. We just have to hope. Hope and pray that Greg's will go up. Working on Slug and Skelly Gold. Not sure what that is. You finally got all the bloody trophy fish. The stuff we do for mining, am I right? What do you mean? What do you mean bloody trophy fish for mining? What do you mean trophy fish for mining? Oh god. That one does not bring joy. Although I can see that, that's the thing. I can see like you need to max everything in the game to have like a max mining setup for maybe red sand because you need magical power for speed or something. I can see that being a thing. Outcrow makes 100 mil an hour from leveling Gregs from killing blazes. Jesus. What about the blaze profits themselves? Foraging update in a few months. This time for sure. My citrine investment will finally pay off. I'm not coping. I hope citrine pays off as well. I've been holding that shit. I've been holding the shit along with you. Oh, I hope this sells well when that update drops. Hopium. Hopium. Yeah, more speed, more block fortune syntax. As usual. The usual stuff. Maxed in the game to be maxed in those mining things. We have German in my chat now. There was a time in like guild chat where it was pretty much only German for a good few minutes, like maybe half an hour of just German. It was, oh, actually, maybe it might have been Italian. Now that I think about it, it might have not. There's been a few times where it is just like the Italians just having a conversation, or having a conversation in Italian. Maybe there's a chance they're just Italian speaking, not actual Italian. Is a chance. When was that? It could have been with me and No Life Sebi. I think it was. I think it was that. It was relatively recent. Syntax might be also help with whatever because I've put a lot of effort into block fortune. Indeed. There's also some Spanish or Italian guys in guild. Yeah. Yeah, so your power is Spanish. And then like... See, I always thought it was aid milking. As opposed to Adam Il King. Which does make a lot more sense. And I didn't really think... I wasn't like entirely convinced it was aid milking. I just thought it was funnier to think of it as aid milking, you know? I like aid milking is just fun. Much more fun. Syntax is gravel man, he's pure gravel. As WBOP. But WBOP is banned, so currently not for now. Currently WBOP is not Gravel man. I mean, he is. He hasn't been like wiped or anything, but he is a bit banned. It's syntax man. We have like W buff and Almighty Sage as the gravel people. People of gravel. And there's other people in mining cult who have done a bit of it. Yeah, fuck it, we'll use a key. Did I get the scrap done as well? Nah, it's a shame. That's one of the things with using one of those keys is there's a lot more chance of you getting a scrap, so you can do like 2 comms at once. So you have that with glaciite comms and mine shafts, and it's nice. It's nice to be able to do those multi-com things. W-Up just abused gravel. He's not a real miner in my opinion. He's done nothing besides gravel, and that's just unfair. Weren't you two like beefing yesterday? Or was that someone else? I think W-Bot was beefing with someone either yesterday or the day before that. With odd raids, it was 40 coal weight an hour, which is simply too OP. Yeah, 40 coal weight an hour is a bit broken. But I think coal weight in general is going to be a little unbalanced if it doesn't have any balancing over time. Because you could argue that, oh, comms are too good. But, comms are going to be good because they're best XP, pretty much adjacent to best glaciite powder. And then, you get collection on top of that, Fundamentally, comms are just good. But I can see people like complaining about comms in the future for coal weight. People being like, comms are too good. Nerf, please. He's 23 and acts like a child. I'm 23. Ah, I'm 23. I'm old, chat. Fucking old. I don't think I'm the oldest in guild though. As far as I know. As far as I know. I'm not the oldest in guild. Comes like 18 coal weight an hour, which is pretty good, but nowhere near gravel. Or nowhere near old gravel. Yeah. Yep. Gems used to, actually, what was, Gems during Dillo? What were they? Because that was obviously a really good thing. Fetch is not fucking 36. He's... Fetch is like 17, I think. I think GDRY is one of the older members of Guild. I'm not sure. Thing is, like, how can I like tell anyway? Because there's just people memeing that he's got like a wife and kids. And it's like, is that true? Is it real? Am I being baited? Do I do I have to trust guild chat members? I don't know. You're 25. I see. The old gang of skyblock. Ape is the oldest. I think Ape being one of the older ones makes sense. I haven't seen Ape in a while. He has not been mining. He has like 3 kids or something. I don't know, man. With the memeing that goes on in guild chat, it's like, can I believe it? Can I believe this? Everyone's so old. What the hell? Even OT and Syntax are older. The stream is too old. It's ancient. Old streamer. Have I been outbid for this actually? Yeah. We'll do that. Ancient Miner would be a fitting title for you in guild chat. Ancient is sad, man. I can't be ancient. I don't like that I'm gonna be 24 this year. That's just fucked. 24, man. Old. I'm becoming old, chat. 24. Soon people are going to be calling the Wii retro. I think people already do consider it retro naturally, but whatever. I remember. I remember when the Wii came out. Best console of all time. Absolutely. No console comes close. Shit, age reminds me that my mandatory military service is coming closer. That is unfortunate. That's an unfortunate thing that some countries have. They almost tried to have that in the UK, but that did not turn out to be a vote winner. What's his name? Rishi was like, oh yeah, we're bringing back national service. And then he's gone. And then they lost the next election. I mean, it wasn't based on that, but you know, that definitely didn't help the young people vote, I would have thought. Drunk Mario Kart on the Wii still hits. I personally at least think Mario Kart Wii is a little overplayed. Because it like whenever you had like a friend around, it's pretty much the only game you'd play. And it had so many other games I was like, ah, I kind of want to play them with friends. And then you just never get to play them because it's always just fucking Mario Kart. So there's a part of me that like is a little annoyed at Mario Kart for being, you know, too overplayed for me at least. Um, Too overplayed for like how much I enjoy it because it's enjoyable as a game, but it's not one of my favorite ones. Actually, having seen like the newer Mario Karts, I feel like Mario Kart Wii is a better Mario Kart in general. Because one of the some of the newer Mario Karts, you drive off the track and you just get immediately put back on like there's no penalty. At least with Mario Kart Wii, when you fell off, you fell off. Like you're going down to 12th. You're fucked. You need to bring it back. You need to, you know, you need to put the work in. But yeah, you know, is what is. You play the Super Mario Bros. Game, you always have someone stuck in the bubble. Like the Super Mario, or new Super Mario Bros. Wii, was it? That was also a good game. I have that. I have so many Wii games that I could play on stream. And maybe I should. Yeah, I should bring out some Wii games on stream. Could do a few Lego games, potentially. Long time ago I did Lego Star Wars on stream, but maybe I should do the Super Mario games instead. Potentially. Maybe Galaxy. Galaxy 2, potentially. Super Mario Galaxy 2 on stream. Because that's a banging game. That is a goated game. 9 days until your insanity truly begins. Alright, what's happening in 9 days? What nuclear option have you got going in 9 days? Wii U better? Isn't Wii U just... See, Wii U is in like one of those like... When I was growing up at least, Wii U just felt like a fake console. Like it didn't exist, it wasn't real. A bit like the PS3, but then obviously that did become real. But the Wii U was not real. It didn't exist. It just didn't. It wasn't a thing. It was like it was fake news. Fake news and not real. Am I right? Am I right, chat? It didn't exist. But I mean, one of the things about the Wii itself being the best console for me is just that it's so unique. The creativity in the games, man. It's so good compared to, other consoles. Or at least to PS2 and PS4, especially PS4. PS4 is literally just like fucking PC games, but on a inferior system. That's right, I said it. It's bad. But no, like even PS2 games, they are like the PS2 games weren't exactly like PC games though, but the Wii games were better. Never used the Wii U little screen. It was just another Wii. Yeah, I never really, never looked into it all too much. I don't really know what happened with the Wii U. I know it has that screen thing. But yeah, I just like completely skipped it. Had the Dreamcast as well. Had the original Xbox. Played what did I play on the original Xbox? There was some like Sonic game. There's a specific game that I played on. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it was like Crash. It was like Crash Nitro Kart. I think that was the game that I played on Xbox. But yeah, that was a banging game. It was a good game. The PS2 was good though. I've got it in like I got it in like a bag full of a bunch of PS2 games. I got like Simpsons Hit and Run, Shar as it's called. I've got um, Crash Wrath of Cortex. Got some other games I could play. PS2, another one that I could play on stream. But I need to. The thing is with the emulation for that is it's different. I need to get like a. Apparently, I need to get like a PS2 BIOS, which is a little bit weird. So it's like a future me thing. Whenever that happens. Anyways, it is time for me to craft a new talisman. +1 cold resistance and +1 heat resistance. And plus 0.5 magic find. Oh yeah. Give me that magic find enrichment. Pikmin 3 though. I don't think I played Pikmin. Tell you what I did play. I played Lemmings. That might have been another Xbox one, but actually no, that was PS2. But Lemmings was also pretty good. That was a fun game. Lemmings was nice. There's a lot of games that I should play now that I'm older. See, when you play them then as a kid, they're so much harder, and then when you play them now, they're fucking piss easy. Like you just remember it being incredibly much more difficult. Um, but obviously as like an adult, it's just like it's the easiest shit in the world. Turns out younger me was just bad at video games, I guess. It seems that way. Okay, where is this going to end up? I think this ends up being under you. Yeah, that makes sense. So +1 heat resistance and +1 cold resistance and +1 speed and 0.5 magic find. Pretty good. But yeah, more cold resistance, chat. I can stay in the glaciate tunnels for like a few seconds longer. It's great. See what it says. 72.4. Why are they all shaded? Um, I think it used to give the most crit damage, or I don't know, it was like the best for damage for my setup back in the day. And then they got rid of reforges on talismans, so um, you don't really get to reforge talismans anymore. They did give you a way, like you could basically remove your talisman, your reforges on your talismans for some money, but it's just not nearly worth it. Like I'd much rather have, you know, shaded, strong. I'd much rather have reforged talismans than 5 million coins, because that's literally all you get is 5 million coins. It's not worth it at all. It's something you can't pay for. Would you pay to have reforged talismans for 5 mil? Something you can pay to remove, but you can't pay to gain anymore. It's a big shame. How did I even get on the Wii topic now that I think about it? Oh yeah, it was me being old. That was made me wonder what else was was cool. I mean, there was like DS games, you got Wii games, you got PS2, you got the original Xbox. Well, that's more so, it was a thing that was bought before I was born. Because the PS2 came out, I think, hold on a minute, is the PS2 older than me? PS2 release date. PS2. Yeah, the PS2 is older than me. But I did play it quite a bit. Mainly the Wii though. The Wii was like the main thing. That and TV. The Wii and TV were big. Pretty big. With TV you had like Bakugan, fucking Redakai, uh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fucking Ben 10. It was some banger shows, man. It was some banger shows. I feel like, you know, later shows aren't going to be as good. They won't have the same level of TV that, I grew up with. I grew up with banger TV, man. Hello, Cole. Welcome to a mining stream. A mining stream of all time. One with +1 cold resistance from the new update. So I got 72.4. 0.4 comes from the blue cheese. Yeah, +1 from the new thing. I get +1 from the cake. That is where the other one comes from. It's kind of nice. The Bakugan Wii game slapped as a kid, but I have a feeling if I played it again, it would not hold up to time. I didn't know there was a Bakugan Wii game. I just had like the cards and the balls that you roll out. But no, it is, I feel like there's Wait, they must do this still, but like with Bakugan, you could have, you know, you always have the balls that you could like, you could put stuff on top of the thing when it like pops out. You could have like these boxes that when you put it on top of the dragon, for example, it pops out on top of the dragon and then, you know, does some extra stuff. And then, you know, you got the really expensive shit where it's like it's just massive. And there's like multiple different things that you put on top of the dragon, or it's like a multi-dragon thing. It's cool stuff, but unfortunately the cool stuff gets a little expensive. Um, but that's what I had, sort of thing. I had like I, I don't know where it's gone. You know, shit gets lost over time. But I'm pretty sure I still have a blue one. Some blue dragony thing. I think the red dragon thing was like the one I liked the most. Unsurprisingly, red as usual. I remember wanting to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Was just like a cool game that I wanted to play. And now that I can play it technically, that there are just Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. I don't have the same drive to play it. Wish my younger self would have been able to do the thing, yeah, to be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! The metal Beyblades were really nice quality. Fucking Beyblades were sick as well. Beyblades absolutely fucking lived up to the to like okay, maybe you know, it's not exactly like the TV show where they're fucking destroying each other. But metal Beyblades, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I feel like with some modifications, you could have some fun shit with Beyblades. There's also that one. I think it's I did a thing. It might be a different YouTuber, but there's that one guy who made a Beyblade, but in reality, it's just a spinning top of metal that just destroyed a bunch of chairs and shit. I don't know, man. Like, but Beyblade was good. And I also saw something recently on Reddit where it was again a sort of Beyblade type thing, but they weren't Beyblades. They were literally just hunks of metal, just hunks of metal that are probably a little bit dangerous. But fuck it, that's cool. But the thing is with Beyblades is in real life, it's just one hit and it's generally dead. Well, I mean, sometimes if you get like a big hit, then it sometimes it will just like it is immediately done there. But in the show, it was like, oh, they had like a little bit of health, if you get what I mean. And I'm not entirely sure if I remember it correctly, whether they could like come back from being low down on the spin, because you can tell it was actually cool in the show. They got because when one of those spinning tops doesn't spin as fast, you can tell it like wobbles and shit. But in the show, they had that, but I don't remember whether they had it go from wobbling to somehow getting more spin, which doesn't physics wise, that doesn't work. But in the show, you know, absolute banger, absolute cinema, if you will. Um, I don't know. It's a shame because like you watch those shows, but there's not really like recordings of it. If you forget the name of a show, which I have, and it's really annoying, because there's a show I somewhat remember, but because I don't know the name of it or enough details about it, I can't remember. I can't really like, you know, find it anymore. So it's a massive shame, but you know, in theory, could go back to like Beyblades and um. Wait, what do they call the fucking? Is it literally just called like Beyblade? What do they actually call the show itself? Beyblade X. It's probably like Yu-Gi-Oh, where it has a bunch of different series and things. Because Yu-Gi-Oh had Yu-Gi-Oh and Yu-Gi-Oh X, or Yu-Gi-Oh GX or whatever. And it probably had some like other series as well, but They did start to make something that could steal spin back using rubber and friction, but that was after my days. I see. Makash, I don't know if you're going to feel me here, but to be honest, hypixel skyblock, especially mining, is basically my mental escape from society. It's the only thing I'm truly good at and can shut my head off. Uh, I see what you're saying, Kleiner, Dobby, Frostbit and Die, I think. I see what you're saying. Um, I understand that. I understand that. But also, like, you don't want to like put life things aside for hypixel skyblock. That is my main bit of thing. Like, you definitely don't want to have the thing where it's like, oh, I could have done better in this, but no, I was doing a skyblock instead. You definitely don't want a situation like that. So as long as you don't have that, then you're good. You know, real life things like, university, education, job things. As long as it's just free time, then it's not that bad. Not that bad. But yeah, I don't know. They had some things with Beyblades. They had obviously the imagination part of it. It's not just like the spinning top itself. It would have all the cool anime or just general cartoon stuff. General cartoon stuff of the actual Beyblades themselves being way more powerful than they should be. The Beyblades, they kill a man. I killed a man with this thumb. But Beyblades, it's just like I killed a man with my tornado that I made from the Beyblade. Imagine you have like a tungsten Beyblade. Yeah, I watched Slug Terror as well. That was good. Thing is, like Slug Terror was nearing the end of me watching cartoons there. There's the younger ones that like Ben 10 was probably younger, and then like Slug Terror was like later on. But that was also a really good show as well. They had a lot more to work with there with like the different slugs and things. But no, there was absolute fucking bangers for shows back when I was a kid. I feel like kids now they won't have the same peak. They won't have the same peak of fucking cartoons, man. If what they're getting nowadays is Coco Melon and kids YouTube, then they're fucked. Absolutely fucked. They've got no great, amazing cartoons. You gotta have them have the good cartoons before you put them on YouTube. You know? Moses using a Beyblade to split the sea is peak fiction. Absolutely. You get a Beyblade to just like Moses he rips the Beyblade. It goes from the beach into the ocean, whipping up the water as it goes. You know, it makes like a hurricane type tornado of water around the Beyblade. It just like slowly gets larger and larger. And then as it goes deeper into the sea, as it goes into like the center of the sea, starts shoving that water into space. Uh, and then you like the problem being is you lose all the water in the ocean, because it's just siphoning all the water out of the ocean into space. So although he may have parted the sea with that one, you got no water left. It's a big problem. Yeah, that was like the last cartoon I engraved in my mind. Yeah, I'm not sure what the last one was for me. Can't remember. There were a lot of bangers though. Things with like TV back then, as opposed to what you'd have now, you'd have like streaming services. But like, look it up, it's canon. Yeah, look up the story of Moses and him using his Beyblade powers. But yeah, like TV back then, you'd have a little bit of a mixture of cartoons and live action. You had Pair of Kings. You had uh, I forget what it was called. The, I think it was called like Crash or something. The one with like um, the purple Muppet, purple puppet thing. That was cool. Um, that fucking something in a band. There was a skateboarding one. There was like a martial arts one. There was lots of actually there was one on a cruise ship. There's shit tons of like live action ones as well. And I think those have survived. Those ones are still there. But I don't think people because like people aren't watching TV as much anymore. Pretty much everything will be going to streaming, to internet, if you will. Which for adult wise, it's sort of just like a net benefit. I feel like TV only really had some good channels, whereas with the internet you have pretty much everything good. And I mean, some things that aren't on the internet as much as I would like, and stuff that was on TV that I liked. Gold Rush, absolute banger. Love me a bit of mining content. That's right, mining on TV. Um, although you know, my dad, because I watched it with my dad. Um, Absolute banger show, but a comment that he made that is like quite is quite like a this is definitely well, I say definitely a thing. Them having as many catastrophes with their mining, like how many times their fucking sluice breaks and you know their equipment breaking down all the time and fucking water getting into their shit and then spilling the gold out everywhere. The amount of times that happens is definitely played up for the camera for the show. Ain't no way they would have that as many times as if they, you know, didn't have their cameras there. Because that, in theory, would be part of the money, would be the actual interesting things happening, even though, you know, the audience would want to see them succeed anyway. But you ever watch Chaotic? I feel like that's a deep pull. I don't know that one. Not sure what that one is. But yeah, Gold Rush, banger. You love to see like because sometimes with TV, there's a lot of potentially boring, grindy stuff. There's just a lot of like, you know, this is happening. This is general, you know, normal, boring stuff is happening. But then you get to see like the end of it, where they you know pile up all the gold and um the interesting parts of like how they described uh the area they're mining in and like where all the gold where all the gold they think is and the illustrations on the show is also really good. Like the fucking they would show the sluice and how it worked and things. It was really nice. That and Storage Wars are shows I liked. That being said, storage both of those shows are on Amazon, but I think I have to pay for Gold Rush. I've got Storage Wars on um actually wait, can I watch that? Because I remember like saving them to watch later, but I think Storage Wars might be behind a paywall. And if it is, then I'm fucked. Because that was like a thing that I was gonna watch later. Nah, it's included with Prime. Let's fucking go. Might watch some of that later, actually. Storage Wars is good though. That's another one. There's just certain shows that just like capture the interest. If you looked up the logo, you'd know instantly if you did. It's a Porn Stars Enjoyer. PAWN, not the other one, YouTube. Calm down. Even before I say that word, and then YouTube's like, "Sorry, bud, you're getting demonetized for that one. You're fucked. It's over. It's over." Deep pull does sound like a what do you call it? Sounds like a fishing one. Because I haven't watched. There's one that South Park did like a little bit of a thing on. I forget what it was called. Like it was one where they're out at sea pulling crabs or something. But like crab fishing maybe. Oh, chaotic TV show, animated series. Yeah, no, I haven't watched that. I haven't watched that one. But yeah, there was a shit ton of good ones back in the day. River Monsters. Let's have a look. The thing is, though, like, I remember when I was a kid. I also, whenever you want to see like maybe you want to start a different show, so you're watching Adventure Time, and then ads come on, and there's like a new show they want to promote, right? You see, it's what's an example? Okay, we'll give a good example and a bad one. So, Codename Kids Next Door, another banger show. You see that, you think, oh, that looks like a good one. I'll watch it, and then new show you've gotten. But then sometimes they advertise a show and it's just shit. It is just pure AI slop. Although AI didn't exist back then, it'd be like, it'd just be slop. Slop content. You see um, the advertisement for it and you're like, ah, shit. No, it's horrible. So you just actively go out. You have to actually actively go out of your way to not see it because it'll be like on next after the show that you've just watched, or maybe it's like there too much. Like there's nothing but that show on, or they just you know. I remember there being times where it's like, ah, shit, I don't want to see that. It's just actively not good. Let's see, River Monsters images. What is this about? It's a documentary, apparently. The host, a biologist who is an extreme angler, explores freshwater mysteries and folklore to debunk fascinating myths and track down harrowing tales. I feel like I might have seen one if he did one on the Loch Ness Monster, potentially, maybe. Otherwise, I probably haven't seen it. You had to pre-plan your channel swaps for Cartoon Network to Disney. Well, for me, I had like Sky, and then like channel 601, 601 to 6012, I think it was. I can't remember what the specific channels were. It was around there. But I had those channels, and you just pick the one that has the best show that you want to see on. But then now imagine the scenes where you have two shows that you really want to watch. You're fucked. That's why streaming is so good nowadays. But then they don't have the same type of stuff that you would have had on TV. It's a shame. Anyway, welcome back, OT. Welcome back to more mining. I had to stop the show because he caught all the large freshwater fish or something like that. He caught. Wait, he had to stop the show because he caught all of them and he overfished an area. Just destroyed the local population. No more fish. It's all gone. Yeah. TV is good sometimes for stuff like that. Shows like that you don't find on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. That being said, you do get some good unique stuff on YouTube and Twitch sometimes. Like primitive technology, banger channel. 9 days, I will start finally properly actively grinding ice. The insanity is nearing. Thinking 12 hours a day. Oh, you're getting into the grind sesh. You're getting into leaderboard mentality. Any leaderboard players in chat want to give some advice? No, basically the premise was he would travel around the world and catch whatever fish a legend was based on. He just ran out of legends to catch because he literally caught all of them. Ah, there's not enough legends. Need to make more. You know what? He can make new legends, maybe. He can make his own legends. He can leave that for the person who takes on his legacy. 18 hours on weekends. That's very unlikely, OT. That's very unlikely. You do remember you gotta eat, you gotta exist. 18 hours is a very difficult commitment. Maccash stream is not responsible for 18-hour grinds that may occur. It's more important to not burn yourself out. 12 hours a day won't matter if you only manage it for a month. You spitting facts, OT, you spitting facts. It's a long haul, not a short burst. It's not only about the rates, it's about the long term. If anything, it's just a massive commitment, really. You underestimate my He's down with the sickness, down with the mental. I see. It is a long journey, though, OT. It's a long journey. Leaderboards. OT is like, I live for ice, I breathe ice, I sleep ice. This is like full-on ice curse from Frozen. Man is ice. You'll get number one. Holy motivation. Can I get a let's go? This is like a let's go moment in chat. I just make my return like 3 months a year, not recognize anyone in the guild, then disappear again. That's fair. I mean, ultimately, it's doing what you want to do. And if you don't have like a current goal for skyblock, then it's very easy to just like be like, I'll do it later. You put in more thought than any other skyblock player will prevail. I only feel bad at 3 points when I knock you down a place. Oh, you'll only feel bad at 3 points when you knock me down a place. Yeah, being fourth in ice will be kind of sad. That'll be a shame. When I dethrone number one because they're nice, and when the grind is over. I mean, that is the thing as well. It's like you can get number one, but do you want to keep number one? And if you want to keep number one, how long do you want to keep number one for? And will that mentality change when you get number one? Mentality is like a long haul thing as well. Like one day you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm getting number one mining XP or number one ice, and then like some days it'll be like, you know what? I'ma just not. I'ma just not do that. Imagine burning so much money on minions and not even being number one. It's not the point though. It's not the point. The ice minions, they're there for they're there for a reason. They are there for a reason. Ah shit. I really would have thought that I would have got that Onyx. It's a shame. When I finish, I'll have a lot of coal weight, so I'll join the guild and get permission to leak all the ice stocks. You could do that. Could leak it all in guild chat or guild general. Used to be number one melon, now I'm 721st. Yeah. It is sort of a thing. It's like you can get number one, but then keeping it is also in itself like a number one-esque grind. And then yeah, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Get permission to write a guide, that is. Be the best ice guide known to man. Years of research. Day one ice tech. Or 0 day ice tech. You're getting number one, taking screenshots and all that. It's even better when you live stream it. You live stream getting number one, you get all the people being like, let's go! You know, that's like it's a good thing to have. Live streaming a number one is pretty good. Literally years of research, yes. Years of ice research into the intricacies of ice in 1.8 Minecraft. Imagine we had like RNG manipulation. Because I know Psycraft did it for farms. They had like RNG manipulation for a witch farm, and they get like 4 witches per tick, or whatever it was. It was insane. And apart from me, I mean, if you can manipulate RNG, you could probably manipulate ice spawning, but it's not a thing that you can do on skyblock for multiple reasons. And if you could, it would be bannable, so there is that. I don't know though. Some of the fun stuff of Minecraft is the technical sides of things. I'd like to make a video on it after the fact, but I haven't the skills. Yeah. Why do that when it's already not a problem to get ice? True. I mean, you know the tech though. You know the ice tech. I had a lot of Peridot crystals when I was mining earlier. I've got 5 whole perfects and sell offers. And I've got one of like each of the good ones to the craft. haven't got any of the crystals currently, but yeah, I got like a shit ton of peridot ones. Psycraft players are wizards. There just isn't another explanation for the stuff they do. I love that shit. It's so good. Some of my favorite stuff in Minecraft. That and like computational redstone. It's fucking great. Absolute best parts of Minecraft. I mean, farms in general are a little bit more of like a casual, fun to, yeah, more fun to casual ratio, where it's more casual, but I mean, that's, yeah, I don't know. But like, farms in general are nice. But then you get like the Psycraft farms, where it's either scale or complexity or both. You just have insane scale and insane complexity. But it is just, it's nice having Psycraft in general, because they optimize the game for that aspect, for that like player base in general anyway. Because if you want to do that as well, then they make mods like carpet mod. They, not sure if lithium was like sodium and lithium and all those types of performance mods. Not sure if they came from technical Minecraft, but lots of like really nice and cool mods. Oh, Light Matica came from Psycraft. But yeah, that's one of the nice things about Psycraft and just technical Minecraft in general, is just all the cool stuff that comes from it. Hello, Stebic in Twitch chat. How you doing, man? Yeah, I love that part of Minecraft. I also used to have the command block creations. I'm sure some people may know in chat, but like the old command block ones where you'd put down one command block and then it'd essentially be like a vanilla mod. Stuff that we have now with data packs essentially, but the way you had to do it back in the day was you'd have all of the things for the mod in one long command that you put in a command block. Then it makes its own command block machine. That was such a cool thing back in the day. It is a better situation we have now with data packs, but just like the actual, it's such a cool thing they did with the command block, putting more command blocks together. It was so cool. IJA Minecraft, god tier, man, god tier stuff. There was others other than IJA Minecraft, but that's just the one I remember. Pretty good, just waiting for potato farming contest so I can get another diamond medal to flex. Hell yeah. More diamond medals for the farm. You love to see it. Let's see. Yeah, fuck it, we'll use the keys on this one. It's a shame this mineshaft doesn't have like a good glaciite cluster. If I had like a big bit of glaciite, and I could just get my scrap done as well. You already have a diamond medal for wheat, carrot, netherwort, and cocoa bean. That's pretty cool. Does it track which ones you have diamond medals in, like it had with gold? Because if so, they should have like... See, this is where I don't know enough about farming. Because there may be specific cool stuff that you get with diamond medals in certain collections. Because I remember when that system sort of first came out and you had like gold, you had to get like gold in each of the collections to get, I think it was farming levels. I think you had to have like a gold in each of the collections for it. In before, diamond in all collections to get farming 70. Let's see. Unique brackets reached. It's got the bronze, silver, and gold, but it doesn't have like the platinum and diamond. Let's see if I have any retroactive ones. I might. Oh, we've got some platinum. A diamond, let's go. Let's go. Diamond medals would be cool. If I got a diamond medal. You see only 3 dots, but I see 5 because you get diamond at least one of them. Ah. You're ready for farming 100. Jesus, Lucas. Can I look in PV or is my PV not working? Oh, I can. How much farming have you done? And this is where NEU dies. NEU will decide to... Oh shit, is my game crashing? Oh no. Please, no. Please, I pray. I pray, please. NEU, spare my client. Spare my game. Yeah, no, I've gotta accept it. It crashed. Well, rip my or rip checking Lucas's PV. Yeah, he farmed too much, I couldn't see it. My farming XP was too much for the game to handle, yeah. How much RAM do you have in game? 4 gigs. You didn't number the stream? I have been saying for a few streams, OT, that I'm going to change it from numbers to nice looking titles. I'm going to have unique titles for each stream. You know? I'm going to go back to doing that again. I need to think of fun titles for the next couple of streams. Alright, back we go. Back we go. Into skyblock. Oof. Okay, OBS, are you gonna pick it up? We can judge you for the unfunny titles you come up with. Indeed. There we go. Online again. Well, I mean, they're not all going to be like funny titles at all. They'll be interesting. That's all I can hope for. They'll be interesting titles. I like stream E to the IX pi plus 26 as stream 25. Maybe. We might have that. I'm just going to look on Skycrypt instead. Because PV is going to crash on me. See, can I PV myself at least? If I can PV myself, that'll be fine. Okay, I can PV myself. That's all I need. Anyways, let's go to the collections. The farming collections. 320 million potato, 3 billion melon, 200 mil carrot, 133 mil cactus, 200 mil cocoa beans, to almost 300 million netherwort, 200 mil sugarcane. Some big farming collections. Got almost 1.4 billion overflow farming. Huge. It's big farming. Big farming gains. Enough for level 100 skills according to Sky Honey / Soupy levels. So you got level 100 farming. Got more than level 100 mining. You got more than level 100 taming. In before level 200 taming. Let's see. I mean, foraging, when that comes out, you know, that's like a 2026 project maybe. Fishing, you got minions down for that. Actually, you know, actually getting level 100 in every single skill. Combat is probably a long one. Enchanting is just, yeah, enchanting is enchanting. You do your dailies pretty much. There really isn't much outside of that. And then alchemy is just a alchemy is just a money waste until they make an alchemy update in 2027. Unless foraging gets pushed to 2027. You never know. It did say in the backwater update that foraging was going to be on Alpha in a few months. But they have said that for a while, haven't they? In a few updates now. We can only hope. I was looking at the Duralius video. Let's see. Future plans. As usual, the list below isn't exhaustive, but it's just what we were ready to share at this time. We know players have been waiting for a long time for foraging, and we appreciate your patience right now. We're focused on quality assurance to ensure a smooth experience. See, they say quality assurance. You know, it does feel like this is like a bug fixing type stage, which does make me feel hopeful. And then they say if all goes well, we'll put it on alpha in the next few months. So it's hopeful. It's hopeful. One day my overflow skill average will be useful. They give you 1 coin for every 1 XP in overflow. Real and true. In each of your skills, actually. Each of your skills. Oh, actually, in fact, hold on a minute. Even better. Even better. New area, a rift-like area. It's called the Overflow Ocean. The Overflow... I'm trying to think of like a otherworldly type place. Like a different type universe thing as opposed to ocean. I don't know. Overflow Ocean, you get by having overflow skill XP or collection. They have to have overflow content. They have to. So many people have overflow. You know, it has to be done. The overflotion. I like that. They need overflow content. The overflotion. Mining 70 official when? They did just... Because it was 50 max for ages and then they put up to 60. But they've, they've kept quite, on that 60 is the max. We're not going any higher. As they've kept quite consistent on that. But I do wonder, is there any point in the future where they might be like, you know what? We'll do mining 7, or not mining 70. We'll do 70 level skills. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they will. They didn't do fishing 60, did they? It's still max fishing 50. That's crazy. I really thought they would have done fishing 60 by now. They've had enough fishing updates. They've had enough chances to actually add it. Now that I think about it is... Oh, yeah. I was about to say, do they have skill average anywhere? And they do. But mine's being brought down by, fishing and combat. Wait, not combat. Fishing, farming, and foraging, as usual. The fishing update is just the first of many, according to the update post. Many more islands. Okay. Maybe they might do fishing 60 at some point in the future then. I see them doing some sort of prestige system for cosmetics before actual higher levels. Prestige could work. It would be horrible if, like, every prestige wipes your mining or your skill XP. That would be the absolute worst outcome. I just wouldn't prestige. I'd protest. I would protest. I'd be pissed. I'd be distraught. My skill average is almost 51. That's big. There'll probably be a big update with 1.20 content. Yeah. I'm very excited for 1.20. As I think most people are for foraging in general. But 1.20 is a massive part of it as well. Just from the potential side. Not just the content. It's the type of content. It's the possibility that we might have EU servers. And that's just revolutionary. If we get EU servers, holy. It'd be so good. EU servers. The other like tech things they can do. Might have some really nice texture packs as as well to go along with everything else. See, I don't want to hype it too much because if you hype it too much, then when it releases 5 years later, you're like, they didn't do that, did they? They didn't do that one thing that I wanted. I feel like that one thing might be EU servers for me. I'm, cautiously optimistic. It's not like they've said at all that they're even planning to do it. It's just more of a hope. A hope that they will do it. A lot of people do ask for it after all. Speaking of skyblock, with this recent update, I think how many talismans did they add? Because I've done my upgrade of my frozen chicken. I've upgraded it. That's one less thing to do. But I think there's a good amount more talismans with this update. Which would be annoying because I have to think like, Do I actually get them? Do I really care about talismans? Because if they actually affected my mining, then it'd be a lot more of an obvious thing, but they don't. They added the junk talisman. Does the junk talisman have like a line of upgrades? Ooh. A bunch of keys. It's pretty good. It does. P leave. Let's see. Junk. We have the junk, artifact, ring, and talisman. They all seem very close to each other, financial wise. Ah, yes, that was another thing I was gonna do. I was gonna do the thing, and by the thing I mean get the warp for it. I think it's 8 of these. I'll have a look before I actually go and buy it, but getting the warp for it is definitely something I want. It's cheap and warps are good. We like warps. Eight busted belt buckles. I wonder if that's like a tongue twister thing. So if I do warp back, does it take me there? Backwater? Wonder what's like the shortest abbreviation for it. BW potentially. Backwater. And I like Mario go through the pipe. Study French and in your speaking accidentally wrote in you wrote in 3 tongue twisters. It's awful. Oh no. Oh dear. He's trapping himself in tongue twisters. Ugh. It is a shame about the connection. Because guaranteed this is going to be a horrible viewing experience. I'm just going to look at the stream real quick. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Not much I can do about it, unfortunately. Aussie Les Licey. See, I shouldn't be saying things that I don't know what I'm saying. It's probably not a great idea to just repeat. So many L's and when speaking quickly, it's awful. Yeah. I was doing my Duolingo for Italian. There's sometimes where you get in like a rhythm of it. I remember watching a video on like speaking Italian, and they were actually saying like, oh no, that that's just like a part of the language is just there's a little bit of a rhythm to it, a bit of a rhythm to a sentence in Italian, which is pretty cool because then like if you do get the rhythm, maybe it's a sign that you're doing it well. Also, the sixth forms are the best, and on the other hand, there's a lot of litter. Sixth form goes by so quick, by the way. You go, it's only 2 years as well. Like you go in sixth form, and then you're out the other end in like no time at all. 2 years does go by real quick. Also, I'll say welcome to Matatoni or Matit 1. Did you see the new Umber recipe? The what? One thing I did see Artistic Goblin is this using glaciite. That's an interesting thing. It's not going to be enough glaciite to induce enough demand to raise the price enough. But you said there's something with umber. Glaciite is so fucked though. That's gonna that's just gonna stay dead for ages. Glaciite's just way too easy to get. Look, an umber collection? Ooh. Got me excited here. Something new in mining? I mean like the excavator potion, because I think that's been there for a while. Umbrella. Oh, it's new. Ah. Wait. That's not how you spell umbrella, is it? Umbrella. I see, I see. So there's a little bit of demand for umber then. 5 trophy fishing chance. Place an orb for 5 minutes, I think. That's 5. Yeah, that's 5 minutes. Buffing up to 5 players and 30 blocks, but it's only surely that's not great though. Like 5 trophy fishing chance doesn't seem particularly impactful, if you will. There's also not a lot of umber, but it is cool that there is an umber thing in the fishing update. Imagine it uses a stack of just regular enchanted umber in each of those slots as well. So it's like 3 stacks of enchanted umber. That'd be great. Actually, is it refined umber? Because if it's refined umber, it's probably already more than the thing. Trophy fishing chance is hard to get. That's a good sign then. Oh, it's already refined umber. So yeah, it is just actually more than 3 stacks of enchanted umber. How much even is that then? So it is a few mil. Eh, that's not too bad. I feel like it won't really up the price of umber, but I hope it does. Really do. If trophy fish chance is hard to get and that, you know, does the thing, that's good. Also, what OT said was the translation, as opposed to just sixth form. But what I said about sixth form is true. It goes by so quick, man. Sixth form does go by very quick. Okay, I'm only going to do a relatively short stream today. Might be partly because of the connection, but also partly just because I want to do a shorter stream today. Not that I'm ending here, kind of. Is there anything that you guys want me to do potentially? Anything you guys want me to see in the backwater update, or just anything in general? Perhaps I could go to the Nether. Go to the Nether and do my daily quest that I never do. I should. Because at some point you actually don't need to do these anymore. Which was sort of always the case, but it's a lot easier. You don't need as much. The fact that gaining reputation in one faction doesn't take it from another is just so good. You're only 2 days away from 12k rep. But am I gonna die here? Yeah, I'm gonna die. That's pretty good then. 2 days away from being done. Hold on a minute, I should just do both of the quests. I don't think I can, but I mean maybe I can? If I just do like barbarian, is there anything that I need specifically barbarian for other than the minion, which I've already done? Because I feel like once I have the minion done, I just need like 12,000 rep in either of them, and then I can just chill and not think about it. Maybe I'm going about this wrong. Maybe I just finish off the mage thing. Not that I'm doing Kudra anytime soon, but I do want to do Kudra at some point. It's easy rising up yet. See, I'll deal all this damage and then he rises up and then he just fucking kills me from the reflection. With my own damage, how annoying. Okay, that was lag. We can blame that on lag. so much longer than I wanted it to be. Dear. Oh, imagine trying to armor swap in that. Yeah, it wasn't as laggy in the Dwarven mines anyway, so can't really blame armor swapping too much. I was gonna say powder coating, but I was waiting for my menu to open. You can turn it off? Particle quality. Yeah, particle quality. Makes the precision mining thing freak out. It's probably some mod that helps with precision mining. I have it turned off from particles somewhere, right? One of these particles is off, like redstone animated. I think that's what it is. Well, thank you for watching. Remember to like the stream, subscribe, follow on Twitch. Um, I don't know when I'll next stream. Uh, Hopefully next stream I have better internet and can stream at a little bit better of a bit rate than 2500. I'm sorry for the low quality, but it is what it is. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.